everybody, welcome to Craftivoso. Today is Thursday and today we're gonna work on a very easy project and it's so fast to make and it's also very pretty. Today we're making this earring organizer, and before we start I want to tell you that if you want to work on this project, it is important that your frame is wide enough on the sides from the back part because we will need enough room to work with our fabric. Also, I want to tell you that if you don't want to hang it, if you want it to stand, then you want to buy a frame that is wide on the sides. I am using this thing with mine and I think they look so pretty together. They are very easy to find, they are very cheap, so if you want to give it a try, they're pretty much everywhere. Well, stay with me and let's work on this project together. So I'm gonna need my scissors, a piece of fabric, I'm gonna need a picture frame, a pencil, and some hot glue. So I'm gonna mark my fabric using my frame as a reference. I'm gonna go all around the frame so my fabric and my frame are gonna be the same size. And make sure your frame is wide enough on the sides because we're gonna need this when we glue our fabric to the back of the frame. So I'm gonna use my scissors and I'm gonna try to go as straight as I can. I'm gonna cut my rectangle. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna fold the sides of my rectangle. And I realized that I did it backwards here. What I really want is to bring the back to the front, to fold the back to the front, if that makes sense. Right now you're seeing the front of my fabric, and this is how it's gonna look like once you folded that. And I use my iron to make sure that everything will be in place. I'm gonna trim everything I see, all of those threads, so they don't look ugly at the end. And I have my frame here, and I'm gonna make sure that I take everything that the frame came with, like these pieces of paper and the glass, everything. And once you have done that, you want to trim this right here. You want to make sure you don't have this part. So go as straight as you can and just cut this out right here. Alright, now I'm gonna use some dots of hot glue around my fabric, and this will make everything easier when you are working with this in your frame. That's why I'm doing it. You don't have to do it, but I'm telling you, makes things way easier. And I'm gonna put dots of hot glue on the corners of the rectangle too, like this. All right, this is my last one. Okay, we're ready. So now I'm gonna trim everything again because you don't want any of those showing. And I'm gonna make sure that this will be big enough to cover my frame. It looks like everything is right. And I will be placing my fabric on top of my frame. I'm gonna use some hot glue. I'm gonna put my glue here, and I'm gonna make sure I'm pressing real hard here. Make sure you do that because you don't want anything moving. I'm gonna do a little bit more here. Alright, everything is in place. And now after I do this first part, I'm gonna make sure that I'm pulling or stretching my fabric after I do my glue, my hot glue. So like this. Here I'm gonna make sure I'm stretching it because I don't want my fabric hanging and looking weird. That's why I'm stretching it. And I've seen this done in like the embroidery hoops, I think that's their name, and I think that's a very cute idea too, but I thought this would look very, very pretty, especially because these are the colors that I like, and these are the colors that I use in my room, so I thought, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna stretch my fabric here too, as you can see. That is gonna create some tension and it's gonna make everything look prettier when I have my earrings there. Gonna trim this, and that's all you have to do. There you have it. That's our frame for earrings. I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you did, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please like this video, share it with other people, and please leave us your comments. They are very, very important to us. I hope you have an amazing day.